Hi, Ashley. Let me know, Ashley, since you're the only one here right now thus far, can you tell me how the sound is? How is the sound? Is it all right? Does it sound okay? Clear, or am I distant? Or just let me know what it sounds like and if it should be improved. The reason I'm so down here is because I'm going to be showing the cards like this. Okay, so that we can all just see the cards. That's what's most important, right? There's a tad bit of glare. Better. I wonder if I can change that. Hang on a second. Just give me 1 second. I'm just doing this one because it's black. I'm just trying to change the glare. It's because I have a white toolbar at the top, so I'm going to change that really quick. Perfect. Sweet. Okay. Better. Better. Okay. So high strength 3, you're new here, I think. Haven't seen you before. Pinky Lee. All right, so Ashley, strength 3, and Pinky. You guys are the first 3. So post your questions. You guys get a free reading. Thanks for liking, you guys. I see you guys liked. Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that. That helps out so much. YouTube just goes, okay, so people are liking this, so I'm going to send it to other people to like. And yeah, it just spreads the word better. So thank you. And thank you, Ashley. I should make you a moderator, if you don't mind being a moderator. Is that cool? Just let me know if it's not and I'll take it off. But thank you. Very helpful. I remember I had a moderator named Jenna. I don't know if you guys remember, if you guys were here at that time, but Jenna was my moderator and she was the shit. She was so fucking cool. Okay, so Ashley, how does Norman feel about me? Let's see. How does Norman feel about Ashley? Thank you for helping me get the messages to Ashley, please. Let's get the messages to Ashley, please. How does Norman feel about Ashley? Norman. Is it just me or is that an odd name? Tell me what Norman feels about Ashley currently. How you guys doing? So this is a good time to come on, apparently. How does Norman feel about Ashley currently? Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Interesting. So there's this whole theme here. Well, at the bottom of the deck, we have somebody who's closed off, being very stubborn and, petty even, just like too stubborn for their own good kind of thing, like when somebody's like not budging and you're like, okay, it's okay, like you can budge a little bit. I mean, it's not going to kill you, but they're like, no, I'm just not doing it. Oh, devil. So basically here though, I thought at first it was going to be a good read, and I was kind of wondering like, why is the Wheel of Fortune here? I mean, obviously it's a Wheel of Fortune, seems good, but what's the thing that you're fortunate to have or get in this? And unfortunately for you, it is heartbreak. I mean, maybe it's saying like there's something good that can come out of this. It could have been a karmic connection where you guys are going to learn things about each other, and that's kind of the whole purpose of the union in general, is to learn a lot. But we do see somebody else coming in. It could have been like you had to experience this before you experienced somebody else coming in. It could be them coming back. But we do also have a theme here of like give and take, like somebody was there for someone else, and then now they're going to be there, like it's going to be reciprocated later on. That's like the give and the take there, somebody giving what they have now and the other person doesn't have it, and they're going to return the favor eventually later. So it seems like this person's closed off, and it seems like, if they're not literally closed off, like they're talking to you still, I would say it's hard to really get through to the person. Like it's going to be difficult for you to get through to them and really to get close to them at all. And that's probably why this is coming out, because it's like either way you look at it, it's going to end up in some kind of heartbreak. It's going to end up in something being disappointed and you not getting really what you want emotionally, or something like a letdown a little bit, And I would say though that this is either, I mean, let me look into this real quick, but it seems like either like it is eventually going to be somebody who offers you a connection or you offer it to them. Like we definitely have that theme here, but it's just, I feel like it's not going to go very far because they will not let anyone in really, could be a Leo person. And it's saying strength. So what is the Knight of Cups here for? Okay, you met online. You haven't met in person yet, but and we also have the Cancer card. So it's saying stay strong and proceed. I feel like if you do go in the direction of this person, it kind of seems to be saying that, like, continue on in their direction and withhold, like have a, like know who you are. Don't back down about who you are. Like if they're going to say something to you, don't change that part of yourself just because they don't like it. Like hold strong within like what you're about. Like don't be discouraged by them, or if they just happen to not like something, don't put yourself down about it, just be like, yep, well that's what I'm about, just be like strong and hold yourself up, like no matter what. So let's see what else here. How do they feel about her though? How do they feel about Ashley? Okay. Sometimes I feel like the question isn't answered, so that's why I'm trying to go back and answer it. But the thing is, if the cards want to come out and say something else, I'm going to bring it to your attention, first. So, okay, there is something about hanging on to money. Hang on to your money. The Devil's here. And the Queen of Wands. I keep feeling like this is a connection that's not really a connection of two people. It's more of one person doing their own thing, like completely, like Queen of Wands, and the other person like trying to catch up, trying to get there to that person's, level. And they're not letting them get to that level because this person is like way far the other person. And they feel like there's something held on too tight, and they feel like I feel like maybe they feel like you're unapproachable or out of reach, because if this is how they feel about you and you're coming out as a Queen of Wands, it's like you are already, you're already gone, and you're like hard to catch up with. I really want my twin flame, not soulmate or karmic. I hear soulmates are temporary and your twin flame is permanent. Well, soulmates can be any relationship. I mean, it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship either. But okay. This person just seems like they are hard to reach. Is that her or them that is hard to reach? And what is the meaning of this connection? What is the meaning of this connection? We do see the Empress. Could be pregnancy, so be careful with that. But if that's not possible for you and you just know that that's not even the case at all, then it means a new fresh start. So it's obviously like the beginning of some kind of phase of your life where you're meeting this person, where it's like things are changing and this person just is another representation of that change. Like they're just opening doors for you, like you're kind of like experiencing new things, maybe looking into new things you haven't looked into before, just trying to experience and explore new like situations and things in life, new topics, things that you've never done before. So it's kind of just a representation of like, this is a new person in your life and this is kind of a new phase of your life. It's something new. It has a lot of potential here. But what's the purpose of this connection? How does he feel about her? I think he looks at it like you're useful in some way. Good communication here. You guys can do a lot together. Yeah, I feel like there could be money. Like if you guys actually were to team up and work together on a project, you can make money or have some kind of success there, you know, because the King of Pentacles here is like somebody who's concerned with successes and someone who's like overly concerned with material, you know, and money. So I feel like this person sees you as useful. I don't know if they see it as romantic. They feel like you are a powerhouse, like you're just like very strong and able to make shit happen. But I don't know if it's romantic. I mean, it doesn't seem romantic to me. It seems like they see something that is useful in you in regards to making money or having success, but I don't see anything romantic as of right now. Okay. Okay. And who was next? It's who was that? Oh yeah, Strength 3. Yeah, you guys, please read the description if you want to get a reading. Okay, we have the first 3 people that were here today. They get a free reading, and that's every single time I go live. You guys can get a free reading if you are one of the first 3 people here. So in order to do that, all you have to do is obviously subscribe first, and then you see next to subscribe, there's like this little bell icon. And when you hit that and press all out of the 3 options it gives you, then you'll be notified every single time I go live, like right when I'm going live. It'll tell you, hey, I'm going live, and you click into the live stream and chat. You type in the chat box, and if you're one of the first 3 people, then you'll get a free reading. Okay, so that's how it goes every single time. So if you don't have that set up yet, enable notifications. And other than that, we're doing readings for 1 question, it's 5, 2 questions, it's 7, 3 questions, it's 10. Okay, and we're not going to do this whole thing where it's like, I'm going to buy 1 question and later on I want another question, so I'm going to send you $2. It's like if you want 2 questions, you send 7 now. And if you want 1 question, you send 5 now. If you want 1 question later, you can send 5 again. So just make sure that you understand how that works, okay? So, all right, so Strength 3. Will GBA contact me soon? Let's see. I don't do yes or no questions, but we'll definitely see what's going on with this. So, what do we need to know about GBA? Will they contact soon? Will the communication open soon? There's a rest period between you. Like at this time, this is a break you guys are taking. Pretty much is how I'm seeing it. Like there's a rest period. There's a moment of time where it's just kind of quiet and you guys are separated from each other for now. But with the 4 of Swords, it's always temporary. So it's nothing permanent here. But there is some tension, okay? And if there's not tension now, there's tension after this break is what I'm seeing. So let's see anything else. What is the tension regarding? Why is the tension even present? Okay, we could have a fire sign person, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. They're determined about something. So let's see what this is regarding, and then we can see like when they would contact you. You said that was tension. Yeah, so something about somebody being left in the dust, left out in the cold, abandoned. Someone's determined. What is the determination regarding? Why is there tension? Somebody needs to find themselves. So it could be this thing, like this is what I was kind of feeling before I pulled the Five of Pentacles right here. I was feeling like this person is determined because they're kind of pushing back, like either you or them are kind of pushing back in a way that it's like, look, I need a little bit of space because I'm not really comfortable with how up in my face you are. Like, I like you, but it's kind of just, you need to back off a little bit. And this person, obviously, there's something missing. See this cup here that's missing? That's representative of like emotions, you know, emotional. They're not feeling whole. They feel like something's missing. So when something is missing, we usually try to fill that empty space with things outside of ourselves. And that's not helpful at all because it just continues the problem. It doesn't help anything. It's just a temporary fix, you know? So this person is kind of determined to like get space. They want you to know that like you need to push back. You know, you need to push back a little bit and stop being so pushy or up in their face or like trying to get something out of them that they're not ready to give yet. But the Ace of Cups is here. So there is an opportunity here for some kind of relationship or some kind of you know, emotional, well, you know, not even emotions, just overflowing of emotions. Like this is an intense thing. It's just, and there's a lot of potential, but I feel like it could get fucked up if somebody's not careful. And that's probably you, unless it's you who is the one who needs the space. But they've been telling you that they need space and you're not really understanding that, I feel like. And so now, you know, you feel like they're kind of distant, but if you just give them a little bit of time and space, then they will come back around, it seems. So it could be that, you know, the tower's here. So I feel like that's obviously not something that you're going to be able to do. Or for some reason, maybe it's just on them that they have personal issues that they're not going to be able to reciprocate right now or, you know, come and be with you. Because, you know, with the Knight of Swords, first of all, this is going to happen kind of like out of the blue. Like no one saw it coming. No way to prevent it. No way to kind of like steer it in a different direction. I mean, you didn't even, it just happens out of the blue. You had no idea it was coming. And that something is the tower. So the tower basically means there's going to be a shit ton of changes. And I can't help but think that this probably isn't because of you or anything you did, because the tower is pretty intense transformation all the way around. So, I mean, obviously there's things going on that haven't been covered here, but all of a sudden things are going to kind of like, you said he cut me off over nothing. Exactly what I'm talking about. Exactly what I'm talking about. So it's not over nothing. It seems to be because he needed space and you weren't really able to give him that space. And you're like, well, what? I mean, there's nothing wrong. Like, I'm here for you. And that's the thing. Like, he doesn't want you to wait. He doesn't want you to like be too available and just there for him no matter what, because he's trying to say like, look, that freaks me out. You know, this is something that I need to do on my own. And we do see that because we see this Eight of Cups here, you know, talking about he's missing something emotionally on the inside. He does not feel whole. Something's missing and he needs to go and find that. You see this guy in this card, he's going on a solo mission. Like he's on his own here into the mountains. He needs to figure it out himself. So let him have that space and it will be fine. But if you aren't able to do that, it's not going to work out. You know, he's going to get too freaked out and you're not going to be giving him enough space for him to figure out what he wants to do. And Three of Cups here, I'm not really sure what that means. It could be a third party. It could just be good friends. I don't know why that would be coming up right here, though, if it was just good friends. But it's talking about the tower. So the tower, there's going to be a lot of changes in his life. Justice. Libra. Okay. Also, this is something, maybe you guys are just meant to be friends for now, is what it's saying. Because the Three of Cups is like very good friends, like very, very good, caring, genuine friends. Not drinking buddies, even though it looks like it, but it's really genuine friends. So I feel like it's best right now to just leave it as it is and give him the space he needs so that he can come back to you. Like, do not try to make this happen anymore, especially with the Tower. Whenever the Tower comes out, like, you need to not resist changes. If this person's going to leave your life for now, allow it. Like, don't try to control anything, and don't try to put your hand in anything and try to maneuver it or try to direct it in any kind of way. Like, do not push something that isn't happening, and don't resist something that's trying to change. Okay, that's the best advice I can give you for the Tower. Do not resist any changes. Do not push something that isn't happening. Like, so give it time, give it space, and just allow things to flow for now. Okay, that's your best bet with the Tower there. Changes are going to happen, and you have to just be okay with that for now, you know? It's hard for people to do that, but that's what's needed with the Tower. Don't try to resist anything. Don't try to push anything. These are changes that have been, trying to happen for a long time, and they didn't. So now they're happening all at once, and it's very uncomfortable. But it's necessary. It's for your highest good. It's supposed to happen like that. It's just the way that it is. Like, that's how the Tower is. It comes out of nowhere, and that's what that Knight of Wands was too. I'm sorry, the Knight of Swords. Like, it coming out of nowhere and just being a very shocking thing that you can't really control or prevent. And then it's the Tower. So it's something that just kind of happens, you had no way of seeing that coming. And there's nothing you can do about it to change it. So you just have to roll with it, Okay, and then we have, hi, Goodman. And then we have Pinky. Pinky. I'm good. Thanks for asking. How are you guys? Pinky. Who's coming towards me with some new love? Okay, let's see if new love's coming towards you. Is there any? You're welcome, Strength 3. I'm happy to see you here. I know you're new. I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. How are you? How are you? I'm great. Yeah, I'm good. Hey! The Holocaust never happened. Jews made it up. That's your name. Wow. Okay. Let's not get into that. Nice. Okay. So, any new love for Pinky Lee? Is there love coming in? What do we need to know about love for Pinky Lee in the next days, weeks, months, and year? What do we need to know about love for Pinky Lee in the next days, weeks, months, and year? Wow. Already here we have hope. Faith. Like, have faith that something good can happen. Like, don't give up on that. The Star card is all about having hope and just not giving up that hope for anything. Not being negative, just kind of like that card in the Romance Angels Oracle. It says, positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Okay? So that's exactly what we're talking about here. Stay optimistic about your love life. That one too. That's kind of what I'm seeing there. And that's the Aquarius card as well. So that could be possibly an Aquarius person coming around. And also I feel like this could be a friend of yours already, like a good friend for a long time, or somebody that you've known. It could even be like a mutual friend that you're meeting through, one of your friends. You're meeting this person through one of your friends. Because the Three of Cups is all about like friendship and really genuine, good, caring friendship. So it could be a friend of yours, or it could be somebody you're meeting through a good friend of yours. Or it's just somebody you've never went down that road with. And it feels very good. This is something that's very, the sun's shining right on you. It feels very like bright and fresh, and it feels good. It feels good in this energy with this person. So it's, there's hope there. Yeah, I feel like definitely I don't know when this is going to happen. We can look into that, but I feel like, yeah, it feels good. There is love coming. Yep, we have the Page of Pentacles, which is the beginning stages of a relationship. Somebody offering their cup to someone in the beginning stages. So when is this likely to occur? Can we get a number or some kind of representation of when this would happen? What to look out for? It's funny that it says the Two of Pentacles, because I feel like that means, I love when the cards do this, because to me, it's all up to you. Like, you do have a lot of control in your life. And what I feel like this is saying here is that you have to weigh your options here, because you're not ready, I don't think, for a relationship. You know, it seems like you have some things to take care of first. Like, you have to, first of all, decide if you want to give up single life for relationship life. You might think automatically yes, but there's some things you're going to have to sacrifice in order to do that. So you have to think about all of these things. You know, I feel like you have some other things to, some loose ends to tie, or, you know, some things to take care of before you can just jump full into a relationship. And that's probably why the Two of Pentacles is coming out. You know, you got to weigh your options and decide what the best mode of action is for yourself. Before just leaping into anything. You know, it's just a good idea for you to make that decision first and, you know, figure out what it is that's best, instead of just kind of throwing yourself to something and screwing off all identities. I mean, priorities. I don't know why I said identities. I love single life. Yeah, so that's what I mean. Like, you know, giving up single life is, you know, that's a big deal. You're going to be giving it up, and you're going to be, you know, with somebody. You kind of have some things to consider if you're ready to do that. You know, that's a big deal. You can't just carelessly do that. Okay, nurturing here. Nurturing energy. Supportive. Oh, yep. Here we are. The King and Queen of Cups. Whenever we see two, like a king and queen of the same suit, that's a relationship right there. So, to answer your question, yes. Well, you didn't ask if it will happen. You said who. We have Aquarius here. Of course, we have the two water suits, or we have the two water king and queen. So, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, quite possibly. A lot of cups in here. I feel like it could be a water sign person or an Aquarius person, which interestingly enough isn't a water sign, but it's funny. I do not want anyone to depend on me. Yeah, you're avoidant. That's how that's something an avoidant would say. I don't know, I'm just guessing, but I'm pretty good at seeing now what people are. No joke, no lie. Oh, there's an Aquarius person. Yeah, so what that Two of Pentacles was saying was that, like, you have some things to figure out first. Like, do you want to give up single life, first of all? There's a bunch of other things too, I'm sure. I mean, you know your life better than I do. I'm just saying that the whole main theme is, like, the reason it's saying, when's this going to happen? Well, it's still up in the air, because really it's up to you to decide when you will allow something like that to happen, or you'll allow yourself to be involved in something like that, you know, because it is a big deal. It's not something to just take lightly. So It's pretty much up to you and whenever you're ready to do that. You have some things to figure out first, though, obviously. So I think that's all for the free ones, huh? Yeah. Okay. And if you guys want a reading, each question is $5, or it'll be 2 questions for $7, or it will be 10, or 3 questions for 10. So 5, 1, 2, 7, and 3, 10. It's backwards, but. And all the information's in the description. If you guys do want to get a reading, then go ahead and check that out. It's very clear there. So if you have any questions, just go ahead and look there, or ask me here. That's fine. But yeah, it's all written out there for you guys. And also, please notify me if you do donate, because sometimes I don't get notified. If it's Cash App or Venmo, I do. But if it's PayPal, for some reason, I have not been getting notified. So just let me know, just so you're not like hanging out there, waiting. Because that's kind of like the good thing about donating, is you can get your reading right now. So I don't want you guys to be waiting there and just like, what the hell? I just donated. Like, shouldn't I get my reading right away? So yeah, please do let me know when you do that. I'm just going to get my cards ready and get them all upright again while we wait. Sorry if you can hear my dog snoring. Damn. He's really snoring. Yeah. Like I said, avoidant. You could be fearful avoidant, actually. That's what that sounds like to me. I'm telling you, you really should look up those links I sent you, because that changed my life when I found out about attachment types. It kind of is the reason for everything in relationships. Like, people think, oh, yeah, okay, I'll look it up later. But no, it's like, people don't understand, like, relationships, like, why people do the things they do. And, like, yeah, I mean, nothing is like, you can't just like, but you kind of can. I mean, if you know their attachment type, you can understand why they're doing what they're doing. Like, it's, even if they're interested in you, they still, if they're avoidant, like, it's just not going to happen the way that you want it to. And especially because you're going to always attract somebody. If you have an insecure attachment, I mean, if you don't, then I have no idea, because I have no idea what it's like to have a secure attachment. But, but, if you have an insecure attachment, you're going to attract somebody else who's insecure, you know, like, not confidence. I'm talking about like attachment insecurity. I don't mean if they think highly of themselves or not. Yeah, because that should change my life. Open my eyes for real. You guys, so it's $5 for one question, $7 for two, and $10 for three questions tonight, okay? All the information's in the description, so let me know. If you want to get one, or if you have donated already, then let me know so that I don't leave you sitting there. Usually I get notified, but just in case I don't, you know, it's important that you let me know so that I do not miss you or keep you waiting very long. No problem, Pinky. course. Of course. Hi. You guys check out the description, okay? And then you can see how you can get a reading, okay? Woo woo. Okay, let me put this. Okay. Thanks, you guys. Okay. Hi, Infinity 17. Aw. Thank you. That's sweet. How are you guys? How you guys doing? How's the night going? It's 7:25 here. What time is it for you guys? What time is it right now for everybody? Fresno. Oh shit. I'm close to you. You're close to me. We're close. That's weird. I've never really seen somebody that close before. We're very close. Ashley. 9:25 Chicago. Hi, Captain Roz. We're very close. It's crazy. Is anybody a Pisces? Is anyone a Pisces? Because it is Pisces season, you know that, right? So who are the Pisces out there? Is there anyone here that's a Pisces? Let me know. Aries, okay. Put your zodiac signs too, you guys. I want to see who's here. Libra, Scorpio moon. Woo! Thank you, you guys. So there's no Pisces people here, huh? Aw. Scorpio, Gemini moon, Libra rising. March 26th. Yeah, Aries, definitely. I know anything after March 20th is Aries. We might have to play a game. It's getting dry in here. Taurus, Sun, Gemini moon, Scorpio rising. I'm a Scorpio rising too. Venus in Pisces. Ooh, that's a placement right there. Jupiter in Pisces, South Node Pisces. 5th house Pisces. 7 placements in fire and air. 6 placements in earth and water. Wow. Damn. You have a lot of Pisces in you. It's almost as if you were one. So Taurus, Gemini moon, Scorpio rising. North node, South node Pisces. So you're supposed to be more like a Virgo in this incarnation. Your North node's in Virgo then. My Venus is in Libra. You know, I think I was going to do that. What do you guys think? I want to start doing like a segment where I'm going to do like birth charts. Because that's my real passion is birth charts. I want to do that. Like that seems really interesting and fun. I don't really know anyone like who does that. You know, like there might be somebody out there, but I don't know anyone who just like takes people like right like live, you know, and just looks up their stuff and lets them know what it is and, you know, like looks into that. Like the only thing is you'd have to know your time of birth, you know? And like a lot of people don't know it, but it's on your birth certificate. That's the only way I'm going to do it is if they know their birth time, because if you don't know your birth time, it's kind of like it could change things, you know, about your chart. We can know every planet though. Well, almost. I mean, we can, it'll give us options for the moon because the moon changes every 2 days, right? So like if you don't know the time of birth, you can still know what Venus you're in, unless the time of birth would change it because you're like right there in the first minute or, you know, last minute or something of that sign, but or house, you know, you can't know the houses without knowing the time of birth. So there's a lot of information that you don't get if you don't know the time of birth. Two 10 a.m. You've never looked it up? You've never looked it up? Goodman? Because they don't see it as important. It's not like something that everyone's into. 7:25 p.m. Really? No shit. Oh wait, are you saying that that's the time it is right now for you? No, because you just. But that's weird because a second ago that's what you said. It's 7:25, so that's weird. Odd. That's the time you were born too? How strange. What a weird coincidence. And you were born at 2:10 a.m., Goodman? Is that what you're saying? Is that what that is? That's crazy. Yeah. Because you said 7:25 at the trip. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, they is. 2:10 a.m. And what city? What city were you born in, Goodman? And you have to give me your birth date too. That's the thing. You have to give me your birth date, your city of birth, city you were born in, and your time of birth to get an accurate birth chart reading. This is going to be so fun. Hey, Jano. It's going well. How are you? How are you tonight? Oh, Miss Reeds. Do you have a tarot channel too? Or is that just your last name? Reeds, it kind of sounds like it kind of sounds like reads, like you do readings or something. Oh, okay. That was at 7:30. Oh, I'm sorry. Erica? Is that who it's for, Erica? I'm Aquarius, Venmo sent. Is that Erica? For Miss E? Hi. Yeah, go ahead and post your questions. Thank you, by the way. So you're an Aquarius. Okay. Go ahead and post your 2 questions whenever you're ready to do that, and I'll get started. Okay. I wish I could read the way you do. What do you mean? Or is that what the book's called? I'm not following exactly. I'm not sure if I have that correct. Yes, thank you. Oh, Jano. California. Cali. We are in California. You're in Minnesota. Minnesota. Maybe getting the loan approval to refinance my home. Okay. Tell me about her money situation here, or any loans or any kind of breaks here, any kind of big lump of money coming in, or some kind of exchange here. Is there any kind of large amount coming towards her? What does she need to know about her money situation? Okay, so weighing your options here. Beginning stages of a project, you're gonna have to wait a while. Employ your friends to help you and take responsibility. So if there's something that this is like a thing where you're like needing it last minute, it's kind of saying take responsibility for that. Like this is something that you probably should have known about already or done a long time ago or something, or before. But it's saying weighing your options. Like this is the beginning stages of something that could bring security, but you're gonna have to wait a while. And if you've already been waiting a while, then I would say that you're gonna find out soon, obviously. But I feel like also to employ your friends, the help of your friends is important here, and also for you to take responsibility with the Queen of Swords. It's saying take ownership of this, like own up to what this is. It's no one else's fault but yours, or something to that effect. Maybe you're wanting someone else to take responsibility for it, like maybe it's somebody else and you're wanting them to take responsibility. But either way, I feel like you're gonna have to wait a long time to get the answer. And if you have already waited a long time, then you should employ the help of your friends to help you. For some reason, your friends, your genuine friends, not drinking buddies, but genuine friends are coming out here. Yeah, nurturing, energy, caring, but at a distance. It could be somebody that lives far from you, isn't really like close, but is like a good friend who would have your back on something, whether it's, them, not probably giving you all that money, but for some reason help, they might have resources that you need. Manifestation. So I feel like you have everything you need to make it happen right now, and it looks like this is all you're going to need to do is kind of wait for it to happen. Like be patient and take ownership of things, take responsibility. Like don't be blaming other people or expecting other people to do things that are something that you don't deserve, for example. Like if it's something so out of the question, don't expect that. And yeah, it looks like you're going to be getting a lot of attention or support here. So I would say that it looks positive as long as you just wait a little while. It looks like it's promising. How long will I have to wait? Okay, let's see if we can find out. Okay. But I just want you to know, too, the Magician here is showing that you have all the tools you need to make things happen. Like, you don't need anything else. Basically, all you need to do is wait and be patient. So there's nothing else you can do, really, at this point to make it happen any sooner, or make it, like, it's like you everything you have now is good as is like, that's all you need, really. So don't think you need to go and do other things, or like find, not that you shouldn't, or not that you can't. It's just that in regards to your question, that is set in stone already. It's not going to change that. You have everything you need to make that happen. It's just waiting for it. Okay, so then how long is she going to have to wait here? Let's see if we can get a time or any kind of indication of how long it's going to be before she gets this loan. 2 of Cups, okay. So 2 months, years, weeks. What else here? Cups are usually a longer period of time. 4 of Cups. Okay. It could extend a little bit. Like maybe there's documentation, or there's something else you have to have. Yeah, see? Somebody providing that support. Someone providing that material support. I feel like you'll have to wait a little while, but I feel like that's you getting it. I don't really do timing, but this is, usually I just look at numbers, but I don't feel like that's sufficient. I don't feel like that's really giving me the answer I want it to give, to where I'm clear on it. So let's see what else here. 2 and 4. Maybe it's the 24th of the month. I mean, shit. I've had people come back and say, oh, you said that it was going to be the 10th of the month. And yeah, it was the 10th of the month. So, I mean, that's how I kind of do time ranges. Like, I just look at the number that comes out and I'll say, 10 days from now, 10 hours from now, 10 years from now, 10 months from now, 10 weeks from now, 10 seasons from now, the 10th of the month, the 10th month. That's just basically how I do it. So, I mean, with the 2 and 4, it could be the 24th of the month. It could be 2 years, because that's 24 months. It could be, and same with 2. 2 could be 2 years, 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 hours. I mean, shit. But with cups are usually a longer period of time. So like weeks or, oh, how funny. So you just had a birthday. Happy belated birthday. Oh yeah, you said you're an Aquarius, Steph. So, 2 weeks, 2 months, the second of the month, the second month, which it's not because that was, it's already passed, but maybe it's going to be a year from now. If it is, then it will be around the second month of the year. Or maybe March 2nd. But here it looks like that is going to be coming in for, like, at the end of it all, it's like, here you go. Like, here is the financial money that you, like, here's what you needed, here's what you wanted. Nice. Here's what it is. Like, here, I'm offering it to you now. Here, you might have to wait a while, though. So I feel like it's going to happen later than sooner, Like, not sooner than later, because you're going to have to wait a second for it. Woohoo! Just be patient. And thank you, by the way, Miss E. Reads. Hi, Zaria. You guys, Zaria Tarot, I'm pretty sure she has her own channel. Go ahead and like and subscribe to her channel. You can see her in the chat with us. Zaria. Of course. Amazing. That's funny. You're exaggerating. No. Yeah, it's good to get good news. Not always the case with the readings I do. So sometimes they can be rather negative. Yeah, definitely do that. So we can know. So it's March 6th today. I'm interested to know as well when that's going to be. Look out for the 2nd of the month, though, because I've had people say before that it was on the day of the month, whatever number it was that we came up with. That's funny. You found the Instagram. Somebody was like, how do you only have like 50 followers on here? Something like, I never use it really. So maybe I should start. I don't know. Instagram's like the thing I use the least, probably out of all the social. Well, no, Twitter's least. So I'll follow you back once I go on there. Right on. Are you ready for your reading yet, Goodman? Are you ready to get one yet? You have a question today? I'm so down. Thanks for liking, you guys. I really appreciate all the likes. Helps out so much with YouTube's algorithm. I don't know if you know how it is. I don't really know how it is either. It's just that I notice that when people like it, they will, show it to more people. So I just need to be a little more consistent on here. I'm sure that will help too. Not even a general reading. You're scared. I sense you're scared. Nobody knows what. You're right. Nobody knows for sure. I don't know about what, but I mean, you're right. Really? Not even people that are good at ranking pages? I think there is a way to know. Pretty sure that there's all kinds of ways. And there's all kinds of things that go into it. But how do you think those people get their pages ranked? I mean, they have to know something about it. It's not just like luck or something. Yeah. Some cats growl like that. There were these baby cats. Yeah, for sure. Getting all that energy out. Yeah, because I think they think you're going to take it away or something. They're like, nothing gets in the way of me and my food. You know, like they're very survivalistic, if that's a word. You know what's funny about cats, though? Yeah, okay, that's funny because I noticed about dry and wet food. I swear to God, like, don't give your cats wet food because it doesn't fill them up and they act like crazy. Like, it's like crack for them. Like, they need it, you know? If they only eat wet food, they need it. It's crazy. Like, I think dry food's a good idea too, only because they don't get crazy when you give them dry food. They don't get crazy at all. They just fucking don't, like they do with the wet food. It's like crack. Like, it's like, and if they don't have it, they fucking go crazy. Like, so yeah, I would recommend no wet food, but cat foods are getting expensive, huh? I mean, it went up. Everything did, like, it wasn't that much before. It's like crazy, like $30 for like, what is it, like, is it 6 or 11 pound bag? I don't know. But it's a lot now. They're like, pull over, runner. Fuck you for running. You know what I like better than running, though, is swimming, because it works out every part of your body at once, and all you have to do is swim like 30 minutes a day, literally. Like, you don't even need much, and you'll be in really good shape. Like, toned, in like the best shape of your life. Not 1 ounce of fat on your body. And I feel like that's, way easier than running too. Like, I don't like to run. I don't like to sweat like that. So swimming is, it works. That's just me, but some people like running. Some people are weirdos. No, okay. Some people like running and they prefer it. I just can't get like that over running. I just can't do it. Well, I can't, but I just don't like it like that. So, okay. Let's do a collective. I'm just kidding. I said that on purpose. I said you're a weirdo just because I was just playing with you. Because you said some weirdo, and I was like, I don't know, only weird. Just kidding. No, I understand. Some people do like running. Some people just really like it. I mean, that's their thing, I don't care. I was just kidding. So, but let's do a collective, you guys. So what's the collective advice right now? What's going on in the world between everyone here? We can resonate with this all at once. What would that thing be to resonate with? What would that thing that we can all resonate with be? What brings us together here? 7 of Pentacles? Waiting. No. Yeah, waiting. A long period of time. Being patient. Having to be patient for something. And in the other tarot decks, you could see the 7 of Pentacles is actually a person who's standing there next to this garden that's growing. And what it's representing is they're having to wait until this whole garden blossoms into what it's going to become, until it fully grows. So that's going to take some time, it's going to take some patience. It's going to take a while. So basically that's what we're seeing here is the collective thing that resonates between all of us is we're going to have to all wait for something. We all are waiting for something that's going to take a while and having to be very patient for that thing, for that something. And what else do we need to know here? Okay. Okay. 8 of Pentacles. So somebody working very hard at something. There could be a new hobby or some kind of new like apprenticeship or something where you're taken under someone's wing. Hi you guys. Hi Jenny. Okay, if you'd like a reading, you can look in the description because it's all there. All the information's there. Thank you for liking though, too. All the information's there in the description to donate. It's 1 question for 5, 2 questions for 7, and 3 questions for 10. Okay, so yeah, I'd love to look into that for you. So 8 of Pentacles though, you guys, is, you know, working very hard, like fingers to the bone. It doesn't feel like work. It's something you really enjoy doing. It's something that is work, but it's like your new hobby. You know, it's a thing. It's all you do. So you're waiting for some kind of thing where you're going to be working very hard. Maybe you want to be in that kind of a, you know, energy. Like you want to be working very hard. You want to be very busy all the time. You want to be like working on something instead of not. You want to be doing something you enjoy or something you love to do and have it feel like it's not like work or something. Ten of Cups. Yeah. So I think a lot of us are striving for something that feels fulfilling in work. Um, something that we know we love doing and we want to make it a job. And that's all we want to do. Like we're very passionate about it. It doesn't even feel like work. And that's what we want more than anything right now, is to eventually be able to do what we want to be able to do for work and get paid for it, you know? Wow. Okay. So that's a lot of us. There is some kind of thing that you want to be doing other than what you're doing now, probably. Or you hope one day that you'll be able to, you know, have that for a job. You're gonna have to wait for a long time, though. You know, you're gonna have to wait patiently for a while. And then for something very fulfilling to be your job, or something you're just able to do all the time, fixated on, you know, and enjoying it. What advice do we have for the collective right now? The sun. Shine brightly. Realize things. Open your eyes. See what's there. Clarity. Be honest with yourself. The world. There is a cycle that needs to be broken here, and basically I feel like it has something to do with not seeing things as they truly are. You know, kind of seeing what we want to see or what we wish to see, you know, what we would rather see. And that's an issue because with the world here, it's pretty much saying as time goes on and you continue out, you know, around the world and around and you come back, you're just going to come back full circle and it's going to be the same thing because no cycle is being changed. The cycle's not being broken. The cycle is remaining the same. And so with the same actions and the same attitude and the same goals and all of that, you're going to have the same results, right? You're not going to have a different result. You're going to have the same result. And so if you're not satisfied with what that result is at this time, something's got to give and you got to break that cycle. So what can we do to break this cycle of not seeing things for how they truly are, or wanting to see what we want to see and that's it? Four of Cups. Yeah, we're closed off. Here's the advice, though. Hang on a second. Somebody's got their guard up. King of Cups. Okay. So I think that you are blocking out some kind of support or some kind of like nurturing. Like you don't want that on you. You know, you'd rather have done it on your own. You know, you do not want somebody who is going to pave the way for you. You're like closing off to that. You know, you're closing off to any possibility of someone doing something for you or making it easier. You want to be able to conquer this on your own. You want to be able to accomplish this on your own. But you're kind of pushing away people. It's the advice though, so that's why I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I mean, it's just kind of an odd thing, you know, to be pushing away people for your highest good. And it's actually something that's not bad. I mean, it seems like there is a caring, supportive person around you, and you are just pushing them away or you're closed off to them. Queen of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you're focused on your stability, on your things that you need. Queen of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, you are focused on you. You are focused on what needs to be done, the things that need to be done, and everything that needs to just, you know, take place. Like you're just being very responsible for this. Is it Sunday? It is. Oh, is it Sunday? Doesn't feel like it. Doesn't feel like Sunday, huh? Does anyone want to look into their love lives? That's the most popular topic, is love. Everyone wants to look into their love life. What's going to happen? Who's coming in? What do they feel about me? And where is this going? Right? It's funny because I've learned a lot about relationships in the past couple months. Not just relationships of how people are, but how I am, you know? That helps you to understand how other people are too. And it's just a trip. But it's not as complicated as I thought it was. Because, like, there is a, there's kind of a, an outline or a map, you know, to it. Oh, I literally have 2 cats like that, but they're bigger now. One of them's right there. Yeah, these ones are basically mostly orange, but the ones I have are orange and white. What card is that? 5 of Wands. They were kind of crazy when I first got them too. That's perfect for them. What do you guys think? Should I start doing sign readings again and posting them like not live, but just videos? Should I do that? I don't know. What kinds of things do you guys want to see in those videos? Like, what kinds of questions are you asking yourself when you're looking up one of those videos for like your sign for the month of March? You know, what are you thinking? Like, what are you looking for? Are you looking for that catchy title? Like, in titles, I noticed that people, like, because I noticed I gravitate more towards things that are negative that are going to happen. You think negative things are going to happen. It's like, oh, I have to find out. But if you think something positive is going to happen, it's kind of like too good to be true. You're like, like, sure. You know, like, oh, it's just going to be perfect. Yeah, right. You know, like, oh, there's something you need to know. Like, this person's not who they say they are, or they're, you know, there's something they're hiding. And then you're like, oh, I got to, you know, that's something that would make some sense. Now I got to figure this out. Now I got to watch this video, you know? So there's that. And there's also, what kinds of questions do you guys want answered? Like, you know, you and your person, obviously, any love coming in for singles, anything you need to know. Like, is there anything you don't understand about the connection? Like, what can you bring to the connection? What's the purpose of it? What can they bring to your life through this connection, and what's the purpose of it? Just what are some like interesting questions you guys would like to have answered on those videos? That's what I need to know, so that, you know, I know what you guys are wanting to, you know, have answered, so that you can be more interested and more engaged in those videos. I used to do well on those videos, but I haven't done one in a while, so it's been a couple of years now. Well, not years since I've done one, but I used to do only those videos, and then I started doing lives. One night I just decided to do a live, and it was fun, so I was like, okay, I'm going to do this now. And that's way before I ever was like charging money for it. I used to do the first 10 people free, but that took up so much energy. You have no idea like how much energy that takes up to do that. Crazy amount of energy. I mean, just doing 10 people now is like a lot. I don't even usually get to 10 people before I'm just exhausted from all the energy of like being thrown around and tossed around, you know? So are there any kind of rituals you guys recommend? Because people say that you need to have like some kind of a ritual for clearing the energy so that it doesn't drain you. And I just don't really know where to begin with that. Like, what do you guys suggest? I know there's some people out there who know about that. I'm not sure who you are, but I know there's people out there. So let me know if you have any ideas for rituals, you know, to clear energy, like after a reading, before a reading. It's 8:12. Okay. Where's Tarima? Torima. They were talking with me last night, and then all of a sudden, boom, a bunch of people came in. I was like, he's like, I guess I'm your good luck charm, or something like that. I was like, yeah. Thanks for the likes, though, you guys. Helpful, helpful, helpful. I need to just be more consistent on here, and then we'll be good. Be back in action in no time. February 19th was the day that passed, though, for me to get the 4,000 hours of watch time, which I did not get. So I'm not in the YouTube partner program yet. That's okay, though, because I kind of slacked off for a while. I probably could have been in it if I would have just not, you know, gone away for a while. I'm probably going to end up getting out of here for now because it's just kind of been a while. I don't want to just sit here and walk boom right when I leave. But it's okay. Maybe I'll come back on later, you guys. Okay, well, thank you for everyone who donated, okay? And for my first 3 that were here, who got the free readings. That was fun. Let's do this again tomorrow night. I'm going to be more consistent with this now, so I love you guys. Hang on. You know who Jenna is, huh, Goodman? And welcome to the moderating team, Ashley. It was a pleasure.